degrees and sunny, just the way I always wanted. 서울바랄 것도 없어. 지금 이대로면 좋아. 따스한 햇볕에 가득 담은 Sand River. The bluebirds peaceful to sing along. That I love you. 그대와 난 보인 거리를 걸어요. 난 그저 잔디밭에 누워 있어도 좋아요.
お座り。で よし、上食べて。いただきます。
Okay, well, yeah, great. Let me think about that.
Or there's the alternative, son. 2 weeks, you're out in your
complicated, such stable as we go, persistent as we grow. I won't slow down, no need to rush. I'll say it in my dreams, strange as it may seem. I reminisce the codependence, the games that we played, lost our minds. So maybe you could stay.